Everybody, we're back. My next guest co-starred on our old pal Andy Richter's show, Andy Richter Controls the Universe. Now she's one of the stars of the brand new Showtime series, Huff. Please welcome Paget Brewster. Those boots are insanity.
I like them. Thank you.
Did you have to, like, steal those from Cher? Those are amazing.
It's, I was going to wear all black, and then I thought I was just going to balance these out with those.
Oh.
So you're like, look at these, look at those, look at these, look at those.
We don't even have to talk then, do we? No, we're going to talk. Well, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
And
so
sexy. Now, I have to say, I really did. I really thought you were great on Andy's show. I love that show.
Me too.
I loved Andy Richter Controls the Universe, and it was a lot of fun. But then I find out later on that you consider yourself that show did not make it.
No.
And only you know, like went a season. But you think that you may be part of the problem because you think you're a jinx.
Well, I didn't come up with that. Journalists came up with that. I'm called a show killer. There's a big Newsweek article about it and everything.
What are you talking about?
Because I killed so many. I've done 4 series that died.
Right.
And 16 pilots, which is, I think, more than anyone. I think maybe George Clooney did 9.
Right.
So I'm a show killer. I'm a jinx.
Well, very nice to have you here.
I know.
By the way. That's like coming to someone's cocktail party, eating the shrimp off their plate and going, by the way, I have Ebola.
No, but it's over. The curse is over because Showtime ordered us for next year already.
Oh, okay. So you've broken the curse. Yeah. Look at that. When you do that,
What happened there? No, I couldn't do
yeah, when you did that, the boobs almost came out. And
Oh.
that can't happen.
No.
Not here. It is a serious show. It didn't happen. Now, let's talk about this show, Huff, because this show is on Showtime.
Yeah, it just started last Sunday.
And the thing about being on Showtime is that there's probably so few restrictions on what you can do, isn't that right? As opposed to network.
Yeah, we have no restrictions. There's nudity, swearing, violence, nude swearing violence. There's like any combination of the and
violence on nude swearing people, right? There's all that kind of every combination.
That's what we all want.
Yeah. That's what America demands. That and a NASCAR driving Jesus. That's what they. Those are the things that we find that they want.
There's actually, Showtime actually does this thing, and I love my job, don't be mad at me, boss. For all the lead female actresses, they sneak into your contract this one-page thing that says the producers can decide at any time to make any scene topless.
What, you're kidding? So regardless of what kind of...
Doesn't matter. I'm the mother of a 14-year-old, we're at a soccer game, the producers can go, you know what, let's topless.
Topless for everybody. Seriously.
For the women. Yeah, if you sign the thing, they can make any
scene anyone doing a Showtime show, if you're a woman, it means that... Yeah, that's incredible.
So I didn't sign it. I kind of wanted to because I thought, well, what can they do? That'd be really interesting. And my agent, no, you can't.
What do you mean, what can they... Oh, you decided, you said, I don't want to sign it.
I was kind of curious where they could go for topless.
Right.
But I don't do nudity. And so, and they were nice enough to get me a body double. Because I had my naked rear end was supposed to appear.
And you didn't want your rear end.
Right.
So they went and get someone else's rear end?
They got someone else's rear end, yeah. And actually,
how does that work, by the way? You have approval?
It's insane. There's so many things involved in getting a naked stunt butt. You wouldn't believe it. So we're in the middle of shooting a scene in the bedroom. Hank and I are doing a scene, and we finish the scene, and the first AD comes in and says, hey, Paget, do you want to check, can I say ass?
Yeah, you can say ass. You can say ass, right?
First AD
Make a phone call, Jeff. Can you say ass?
Can I say ass, Jeff?
Okay.
So the first AD comes in and says, hey, Paget, do you want to check out your stunt asses? And I'm like, yeah, Hank, let's look at asses.
Right.
Thinking we're just going to look at pictures.
Right.
We come out, and there are 3 lovely 22, 23-year-old girls holding Polaroids of their naked asses. And I felt so rude for saying, let's look at ass, and come around the corner, these, so Hank and I introduced, hello, thank you for so much.
And then did you look at them and then look at the photo and go,
well,
oh, that's nice.
Exactly.
Oh, you did work. And, oh, that was really you. I mean, is that how it works?
No, you have to be nice. If someone ever shows you a Polaroid of their naked
someone
ass,
can't hold you up.
And you go,
try to talk to the hand, try again. No, that's not going to work.
So anyway, so they went away. They were lovely, no shame, and they all had fabulous asses. But I turned to the director and I said, you're never going to get away with. You're going to look like a bad director. You need like a woman in her 30s, wumpa ass. I don't have a little tiny 23-year-old ass.
Right.
So get a lady with some junk in the trunk, and we're talking.
That was good. So then you got one of those the ladies in.
Well, they hired a gal who has a PhD, and I don't want to give away who she is. She's got a fabulous bottom and a PhD. So of course I'm an art school dropout. So it became the dumbass and the smart ass.
Right.
So I would do my scene with a towel, and then bring in the smart ass, and she'd come in and do it naked.
That is so. I'm just thinking, like, I didn't ever, because I'm, you know, I'm not someone who likes to show off my body. Really? But no, and for good reason. But I never knew that was like an option that I could. I mean, I guess it is.
I'm
but
so sorry.
Yeah. Because I would have been doing like porno a long time ago if I knew that. I could walk into a room and go, let's get started, and then suddenly it's just from here down, and it's, you know, a guy with like olive skin and.
I've seen you naked. You're great naked.
You have seen me naked, haven't you?
great
That's right. I completely
naked.
forgotten you've seen me naked.
Yeah,
Don't assume anything crazy.
No. Yeah, no.
We were
Andy
in a,
Richter, he was naked.
I did a guest spot, and I had to be naked at one point.
And they had to cover him with a statue, and we had to get a bigger statue.
Yeah!
It's true.
See how I made you tell that story?
You're so good.
You know, Huff airs Sunday nights at 10 on Showtime, and this show is not going down. This show is sticking around because we've broken. That's not wood. But you know what? You're lots of fun. I love it when you're in the show. Paget Brewster, please come back soon. We'll be right back. Beastie Boys are here.